Hey everyone, welcome back to the deep dive. You know how this works. We find the best resources on a specific topic, and then we condense it down to the essentials so you can put what you learned into action right away.
That's right. We do the deep dive so you don't have to.
Exactly. And today's deep dive is all about launching a thriving online community using Skool. We've been getting a ton of questions about this lately, so we're excited to dig in.
Yeah, school seems to be getting more and more popular these days, and for good reason.
Yeah, it really is an awesome platform with so much potential. So we went out and found what we think is the best resource out there on this. It's actually a school kickstart guide created by Dave Gambrell from Digital Marketing Mentorship.
Dave really knows his stuff, so, we're in good hands with this one. And I think by the end of this deep dive, you'll be able to take the insights from Dave's guide and start applying them to your own community building efforts.
For sure. Let's get right into it. What's the most crucial thing someone needs to figure out before even thinking about Skool or any platform?
Well, the first thing Dave emphasizes in his guide is crystal clear clarity. You have to define your community's niche and its purpose. What's the specific transformation you're offering?
I love how he frames it as a transformation.
Hmm.
He actually provides a template for a transformation statement, which goes like this. My community helps members achieve specific transformation or outcome by key activities or focus.
Right. So, for instance, instead of saying something vague like help people feel better, you might say, my community helps members lose 10 pounds in 90 days by providing customized meal plans and a supportive peer group.
I see. So it's about getting super specific about the outcome and the how.
Exactly. The more tangible you can make it, the more your community will resonate with the right people.
That makes a lot of sense. Vague promises don't really inspire anyone. Now, Dave also talks about going beyond basic demographics when defining your ideal member persona.
Yes, he suggests thinking of them as a real person, even giving them a name like Motivated Mary or Entrepreneur Evan. This helps you really understand their frustrations, their desires, their fears, and aspirations.
Right. It's about going deeper than just age or location. You want to know what keeps them up at night, what they secretly dream about, and what kind of transformation they crave in this specific area of their life.
Exactly. And when you truly empathize with that one person, you can create a community experience that truly serves them and by extension attracts others just like them.
Okay, so we've defined our community's purpose and our ideal member. What's next?
Now we move into the actual school group setup. Dave highlights the importance of naming and positioning your community strategically. The name needs to be clear, catchy, and highlight the core value, like the Confident Speakers Club or the Freelance Writers Collective.
Yeah, I get it. You want something memorable and something that immediately tells people what the community is all about.
Right, and the description is just as important. It should be short and laser focused on that transformation you're offering. Think of it like a headline that grabs attention and makes people want to learn more.
So once you've got your name and description sorted out, how do you organize the content and structure within Skool?
School is built around classrooms, and Dave recommends organizing these based on specific outcomes or skill levels. So you might have classrooms for beginners, intermediate learners, and advanced members, each with its own set of modules and lessons.
So instead of just having one big jumbled feed, everything is nicely categorized and progresses logically.
Exactly. And Dave emphasizes the importance of delivering quick wins within those classrooms. Short, actionable lessons that people can implement right away are much more effective than long, drawn-out theory lectures.
I agree. People want to see results and feel like they're making progress. It's all about momentum.
Now, what about the ongoing engagement? What are some types of posts and content categories that Dave recommends?
He outlines several key categories. First, you have welcome and announcements for welcoming new members and keeping everyone in the loop. Then Q&A and support for fostering a culture of helpfulness. Member wins to celebrate successes and inspire others.
I love the idea of having a dedicated space for celebrating wins. That's so powerful for building momentum and community spirit. Absolutely. Then you have weekly challenges to keep people engaged and applying what they're learning. And finally, expert tips to provide consistent value and reinforce your expertise.
So it's a mix of community interaction, expert guidance, and actionable challenges, all designed to keep people coming back and making progress. Sounds like a winning formula to me.
It really is. Now let's shift gears and talk about how to actually get people to join your community. What's the secret to crafting a compelling offer?
Well, first of all, you need to decide on a pricing strategy. Dave discusses different options, like a free tier, low-ticket options, maybe in the $10 to $50 per month range, and premium tiers that could go from $50 to $200 or more per month.
Right. Different price points cater to different levels of commitment and desired outcomes, but the price itself isn't always enough to entice people, especially in early stages.
So how do you incentivize those early signups?
Dave highlights the power of early member benefits. Think exclusive live kickoff calls, founding member badges, early access to premium content, or bonus Q&A sessions just for those who join early.
I see. So you're creating a sense of exclusivity and rewarding those who take action early on.
Exactly. And before you even officially launch, Dave recommends something called interest validation.
What is that?
It's basically about testing the waters and building anticipation. Dave suggests surveying your audience to gauge their interest in the community's topic and setting up a limited time waitlist.
I like that. It's a smart way to validate your idea, build some buzz, and generate excitement before you even open the doors.
Absolutely. Now, once you have members joining, how do you use Skool's features to keep them engaged?
That's a great question. What does Dave suggest?
Skool has a lot of built-in engagement features, and Dave really encourages leveraging them. For example, he recommends setting up weekly calendar events like live Q&A sessions, guest expert interviews, or accountability group check-ins.
Ah, so you're creating those opportunities for live interaction and community connection.
Exactly. And then there's the power of levels and gamification. Skool allows you to reward members for their activity, like participating in discussions, completing modules, or logging in regularly.
It's like a fun way to acknowledge people's efforts and encourage ongoing participation. I know I'm a sucker for those little badges and progress indicators.
Me too. And to make sure members can easily find what they need, Dave emphasizes the importance of pinned posts, tagging, and search.
Right, so you're making it as easy as possible for people to navigate the community and find the information they need without getting lost or frustrated.
Exactly. Now let's talk about actually launching the community. How do you get the word out and attract those initial members?
Well, first and foremost, you want to leverage your existing audience. Your email list, your social media followers, those are your warmest leads.
Right. And Dave recommends crafting clear email announcements and social media posts that highlight the specific benefits of joining the community. What problems will it solve for them? What results can they expect?
So it's not just about saying, hey, join my community. You want to paint a picture of how it will improve their lives.
Exactly. And to create a sense of urgency, you can use teasers and countdowns leading up to the launch.
Ah, that old marketing trick, FOMO.
Works like a charm. Dave actually recommends a simple launch timeline, starting with teasers, about 2 weeks out, opening the waitlist a week before launch, and then sending daily reminders during launch week.
Clear, concise, and actionable. And of course, we can't forget about those limited time bonuses and scarcity tactics to really drive those initial signups.
Right. Maybe a special discount for founding members or a bonus piece of content that's only available for a limited time.
So you're creating that incentive for people to jump in right away and become part of that initial wave.
Exactly. Now, once people have joined, how do you make sure they feel welcome and stay engaged?
What are Dave's recommendations for onboarding and long-term engagement?
He provides a template for a welcoming welcome post that includes a warm greeting, clear next steps, links to resources, and a prompt for introductions.
It's all about making people feel like they've made the right decision and setting them up for success.
Absolutely. And to encourage early participation, Dave suggests a 7-day activation plan with specific actions for each day, like introducing themselves, completing a lesson, commenting on a post, attending an event, sharing a win, responding to a poll, and providing feedback.
So you're guiding them step by step and showing them the value of the community right from the start.
Right. And for long-term engagement, Dave emphasizes establishing a consistent rhythm. Weekly email digests, regular challenges, monthly guest expert sessions, those are all great ways to provide ongoing value and keep people coming back for more.
So it's not just about launching with a bang, it's about maintaining that momentum over time.
Exactly. Now let's talk about monetization. How do you build a sustainable community that generates revenue?
Well, Dave discusses various upselling strategies like highlighting the benefits of your premium tiers, offering coaching opportunities, bundling products, or even creating masterminds.
Right. It's about providing clear pathways for members who want to go deeper and get more personalized support. And of course, the recurring revenue from subscriptions is the backbone of any successful online community.
And what about leveraging the power of the community itself for growth?
Dave emphasizes the importance of referrals and ambassadors. Encourage your happy members to spread the word and reward them for doing so. Recognize your most active members as ambassadors to incentivize positive behavior and provide social proof.
It's a win-win for everyone involved.
Absolutely. Now, of course, building a successful community isn't without its challenges. Dave points out some common pitfalls to avoid.
My God, what?
Things like having a complicated onboarding process, ignoring feedback from members, or burning yourself out by trying to do everything yourself.
Those are definitely things to watch out for.
Yeah, you want to make sure the onboarding is smooth and intuitive. You want to listen to your members and incorporate their feedback, and you want to set boundaries and delegate tasks to avoid burnout.
Great advice. Now, to wrap things up, Dave provides a 90-day roadmap to help you focus on the right things in those crucial early months.
Right. Month one is all about launch and engagement. Focus on getting those initial members on board and making sure they feel welcome and engaged.
So you're tracking signups, participation levels, and making any necessary tweaks to the onboarding process.
Exactly. Month two is about stabilization and connection. You want to encourage consistent engagement and help members start building relationships with each other.
So you're looking at active participation rates, login frequency, and event attendance. And this is a good time to introduce your first guest expert session.
Makes sense. And then month three is all about growth and monetization. Start converting those free members to premium tiers and get your referral program up and running.
It's like a step-by-step guide to building a successful community.
It really is. And Dave does an excellent job of breaking it down into manageable chunks.
This has been a super informative deep dive. Thanks to Dave Gambrell for creating such a comprehensive Skool Kickstart guide.
Yeah, Dave's guide is a goldmine of information for anyone looking to launch and grow a thriving online community. And if you're looking for more resources and guidance to help you grow your business online, Dave is definitely a great person to connect with.
Absolutely. So as always, take what you've learned from this deep dive and start putting it into action. And if you're thinking about launching your own community, we highly recommend checking out Dave's Skool Kickstart guide. You won't regret it.
We'll see you in the next deep dive.
Until then, keep learning, keep growing, and keep diving deep.